The LA Dodgers and standout Major League Baseball player Shohei Ohtani made headlines in late December with his eye-popping 20-year, $700 million contract. And with that, he is officially the world's highest paid athlete ever, I believe. But before you start sniffing around looking for a handout, you should know Mr. Ohtani has elected to defer the vast majority of his pay and collect only a mere $2 million per year. In a move that has royally pissed off California's controller Malia Cohen, experts believe Mr. Ohtani could save almost $100 million in California state taxes just by electing to defer a significant portion of his paycheck. How is that? Well, if Mr. Ohtani is not living in California at the time he receives the deferred money, he potentially could avoid more than 14% state taxes. Hey, don't hate the player, hate the game. Clearly, some solid tax planning was considered when negotiating that contract, but you don't have to be worth $700 million to reap the benefits of a non-qualified deferred compensation plan. Unlike your traditional qualified plans like a 401k or a 403b, these non-qualified plans are not governed by ERISA, which means they are totally different ballgame. There's no limit on what you can defer, $68 million a year. Thus, employers add these plans into their benefits package so that higher income employees have the opportunity to save a greater percentage of their income. Think about it this way. Fidelity recommends you save 15% of your income. The maximum contribution to a 401k is $23,000 a year. That means anyone earning more than $153,000 this year is essentially capped and unable to save the recommended 15%. This may surprise you, but it is estimated that more than 18% of Americans are in this exact boat. Non-qualified plans come in every shape, size, and flavor, but in general, these plans also don't assess an early distribution penalty if the funds are distributed prior to age 59 and a half. Take Mr. Ohtani. He will only be 39 years old when he starts receiving the $68 million per year in deferred income, but he still won't have the early 10% withdrawal penalty we are used to with a qualified plan, which is good news since most of these plans distribute money at separation of service or a predetermined age, not necessarily retirement. These plans are far too complex to break down in just a few minutes, but I would be remiss if I didn't highlight one key difference. For all intents and purposes, deferred compensation plans are technically unfunded and merely a promise to pay from your employer. Yes, there is planning that can be done behind the scenes to make meeting the obligation easier on the employer and more transparent to the employee. But you should know there is an additional risk that your employer is unable to meet their future promised payout. Personally, I am excited about these plans and how they can be a crucial benefit to your key employees. If you have questions about your current plan or are considering adding one to your benefits package, give me a call. That's it for this week. This is Jeannie, the 401k lady.